A new education option has come to Charleston. It's called Collegiate Academy, and it is a tuition-free charter school that will open its doors in the fall. Joining us with more is Elizabeth Simpson, founding executive director for the Academy. Thank you for joining us. Education is such a big topic in our news headlines these days. Before we get into any of that stuff, I want you to introduce our audience to what Compass Collegiate is all about and how it's similar, different from other charter schools in the area.
Sure. Well, like you mentioned, we're tuition free. We're public, but we're very small. We're starting with just about 55 scholars, and we're starting with kindergarten and first grade. We're college prep. We also offer a social emotional component to our learning every single day.
And what does that mean, social emotional component?
Yeah, we have a dedicated curriculum called the Caring School Community that has lessons that teach our scholars at different ages about being a person, about feeling good about ourselves, about building relationships with others, about getting to know our community, being able to name our feelings and talk about them and navigate things that are challenging. So it's not just college prep with our math, our English, our science, and our social studies, but it's also really catering to the whole child to help us grow into really, really great people who are able to navigate the world around us really well.
It kind of sounds like when you hear about the European approach to the public school system, because technically this is a public school.
Correct.
There is that component. There's more of a human aspect to the education process. Not everyone is perfect, I'm not going to say that, but it does sound like you're kind of pulling the good bits from different educational experiences to create Compass.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have talked to a number of members in our community. We've also relied on other schools that have been very successful, and we've really taken the best practices from a number of different places and combined them to create Compass.
And I like how you also refer to the students as scholars. So they're not students, they're more than that. They're learning machines.
Yes, and we really take an individualized approach. We'll have kids coming into us in kindergarten. Our kinder scholars will, some of them will be learning their letters and numbers and sounds, and some of them will already be reading. And we have everywhere in between. And we believe that we are here for all of our scholars, regardless of where they're starting. We believe that they all bring unique strengths and are an asset to our community, and we believe it's our job to create that individualized approach to meet everyone's needs.
And you hear the words collegiate, scholar, but it's important for people to understand that you don't necessarily audition or get tested to be part of this school. So you accept everybody. Who is your audience, if you will? What areas are you accepting from?
Yeah, we strive to be an intentionally diverse school, and so far that's proven to be true. We have scholars coming from all over Charleston, James Island, Johns Island, up in Somerville even, Mount Pleasant. So we really do have a diverse student body. Anyone can attend from the Tri-County area, so we're not just just in Charleston County.
I see. And right now you're accepting students for the kindergarten and first grades.
Correct.
But you are going to be a K-8 school eventually. Yes. When do you foresee that to happen?
In 8 years.
In 8 years, okay.
In 7 years, yes. We'll grow with our scholars.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you build
1 year at
a time. Okay, that's very interesting. I want to talk a little bit about what's been making the headlines. People have been complaining, they've been upset, others are supportive of it, so we want to represent everybody's viewpoints, but critical race theory and things that are taking place in the classroom that parents at minimum want to know about. So what do you have to say about just transparency with the education process and with Compass's mission and philosophies?
Absolutely, we're very transparent. So I've already actually sent an email out to our parents that outlines our curriculum. We're using Great Minds, Wit and Wisdom, Eureka, and they're able to explore what we're going to be teaching. And we're very big on teaching facts, as opposed to teaching feelings. We ensure that our scholars are able to have their own feelings and have a safe place to discuss that. But we're not imposing feelings on anybody else, but we are ensuring that our scholars are equipped with the facts and are able to come to their own opinions based on that.
Okay, that's great. You also have some job opportunities. So who are you looking for to fill those roles, and which roles?
Yes, so right now we are looking for people to join our after school program.
Okay.
So we are looking for anyone who's interested in helping facilitate our activities and our Extended Day.
Okay.
And then we are always looking for great educators to join our team for next year. In the future, obviously, we'll be growing 1 grade each year.
Sure.
So we will continuously have new openings every year for the next few years.
And how much is the school going to be growing year after year? So you're starting with 55. Do you have any positions or any openings available right now, or are you at capacity?
We, in terms of our scholars,
Students, yes, or scholars,
we
excuse me.
have just about 4 seats left in first grade right now.
Oh, okay.
And we just started a wait list in kinder. So I think there's still an opportunity for families to get in. The best thing to do now is apply online.
Okay.
It's very easy. It's 2 minutes, cca-chs.org, and families can submit an application and then hear back from us within 24 hours.
So what are the requirements then?
Requirements are that you have to be 5 before September 1st.
Okay.
And that you live in South Carolina.
Okay, very simple. Simple and easy. I like that. And where are you located?
We're located downtown on Race Street.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so virtual, in-person class learning. What are you doing?
In-person.
In-person.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's where we're headed now. Once again, I want to thank you so much for joining us with that information. Of course, we're going to provide all that information for our viewers, and we will be back in 2 minutes.